Hey everybody, my name is Dante McGorgas, and welcome back to Dying Light 2. In the last episode, we're still learning the basics of like lockpicking, the UV lights. We met Killian. You know, he let us stay the night. Oh, we got volatiles everywhere, so we just need to find these GRE crates. Take that though. Some scraps. Alright, let's actually try to avoid them. Can he see me with the light? I'll do the stealth. Since it is a stealth mission, basically.
Aiden, hurry. If that infected finds you, you're dead.
Open the damn door. Oh!
Aiden, quick! This way to the kitchen.
Aiden, Bobaden!
All the ice cream they hid from us.
I'm scared.
Oh, the ice cream!
And I'm younger. Don't be a chicken, Edie.
What if the doctor sees us?
He won't. Besides, he'd have to catch us too. Come on, don't back out now.
Ice cream mountain. Here I come, bitch! Huh?
Don't be a chicken, Edie.
I like that it's like, it's nearby. I got you. Alright, there it is. Hold on. Oh, there's something here. Why are there so many damn things? It reminds me a lot of like Cyberpunk 2077. There's just like so many little collectibles and things to find and stories. Firm boots. And the inhibitors! Inhibitors are the only way to increase your maximum stamina and health. Increasing those attributes is important as it unlocks access to some of your skills. Each upgrade requires 3 inhibitors. If you find them, go to the skills menu to level up your stats. Inhibitors can be found in GRE crates hidden inside GRE quarantines and GRE anomaly locations. Additional crates can also be discovered while exploring off the beaten path. You have enough inhibitors to upgrade your character. You need 3. Stamina allows you to climb higher and fight longer without losing breath. Spin 3. Boom. So that was just kind of like a free one. Okay. More health.
What's up?
I took the inhibitor.
Or climb higher. Or stamina, climb higher. Return to the elevator shaft. Antibiotics. I'm just looting. You know how it is in these games. You have to like loot everything, gather everything. It's very useful in the end. Wants me to climb back up.
Hello?
Now that I have more stamina. That should be good. Yeah, go. All right. Loot. Loot first. Them golden guns. Ooh. Just cigarettes. Oh. Bracelet. Can. Why are we here? Rags. I had to crouch for that one. Okay. Just gathering loot.
One piece? You were gone a while.
I like the music.
I'm infected, but good to go.
Old school.
Yeah, that's great.
Old school horror.
Sorry about what?
Oh.
About that, on behalf of all its whores, bandits, and idiots, I christen you a citizen of VILLEDOR. You're about to turn.
Oh.
Get into the light fast. Run.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, going. Okay. God, this is This is just fucking Outlast. Oh shit, he's right behind me. Right outside into the sun. Holy fuck. Finally some action. Ooh. Get him.
They were speedy motherfuckers.
That volatile is right after me. That's right.
That was close. Oh, what would you do without me, Pilgrim?
I never wanted to become a pilgrim. I just sort of fell into it. Roamed the country for another reason entirely. I'm looking for my sister.
And then what?
But then,
What will you do once you find your sister?
I guess we'll settle down somewhere. I don't know.
I'll find some place for us to live. You know, someplace quiet. Gotta settle down somewhere now that I'm infected.
Where will you go?
Any place is better than this city.
Ha, well, that's a pretty low bar.
I don't know.
Find a place where people aren't afraid of pilgrims. Aren't afraid of me. It'd be nice
That'd be
not
nice.
to have to run and hide
That'd be
for
nice.
a while. I always wanted to catch fish.
Fish are good.
Fish are good. Okay.
I have a very specific plan.
You look like someone with a specific
Oh,
plan.
here comes the music.
I'd like to live by the ocean. You know, it's supposed to be easier there. I always wanted to learn how to surf.
What, you find
The
a bunch
ocean's
of
dope.
old postcards or something?
Don't laugh at my dreams, man. I know one thing. I have to get out of this city.
I feel like the game is like flickering
Right from the inside.
on the PS5. I don't know
Will you
if
help?
that's just me tripping.
The ocean's a long way from here. And we're both infected. People don't want pilgrims for their neighbors.
Fuck people. I will help you with them.
Like it just kind of
And you can
flickers a
help me
little bit.
survive on the road. You know the routes. You know how to survive out in the open. What do you think? We cover each other's asses. How does that sound?
I mean, for right now, since I got no one, and he's the only one that was nice to me, deal.
Okay, let's do it.
But you betray me.
Deal. You won't regret this, Aiden. I promise. As for your
Yeah, don't
goal,
betray me.
Here's the situation around here.
All right, what we got?
After the PK commander was murdered, they blocked the route to the center. They're trying to keep the killer from escaping. To get to Fisheye, we have to outsmart them. But I know when they change the night guard. That will be our chance. Gonna get the stuff we'll need for the passage. I have to suss out our odds. Meantime, take a look around. Live a little. Come on. Let me show you something.
Marcus of Plague.
Here,
Back on.
you'll need these. Take a look around the city. Old VILLEDOR. Plenty of interesting spots to check out.
Okay. Binoculars. Use the binoculars. Okay. Binoculars allow you to discover important open world locations. Hold left and press R3 to use them. Watch the reticle in the center of the screen closely. It gets smaller the closer this location can be discovered. Locations discovered by binoculars are automatically added to the map. That's pretty dope. So hold. Okay. So that's
You see the church? That's where the Howlers were after us. It's the center of the district.
the bazaar. Oh,
You can find notice boards with missing people around the city. One of them is near the church. Maybe somehow you'll find something about your sister there. And if not, just have fun. The world's already ended, right? How could
okay.
things get any worse? I'll be back in touch when I've got a handle on things.
I mean, they can though. You unlock the open world zoom level. What? To enter the map. Open world zoom level on your map. Okay. Binoculars, exploration is visible here. Okay. So now we're ready. We're out in the wild. We are finally... Welcome to VILLEDOR! You've now unlocked the open world of VILLEDOR. Your first goal is to visit the survivors hub, the bazaar. You'll find a merchant, a resting place, and your stash there. Use your binoculars and survey the area to reveal additional locations on the map like windmills, which activate new safe zones. There are plenty places like these in the city waiting for you to discover them. As you explore the world, watch your compass for encounters. They offer you a chance to help some of VILLEDOR's citizens in exchange for XP and various rewards. Okay. Let's go. Welcome to the game. Story quest complete. Markers of Plague defeated. Completed. New story quest, The Only Way Out. Spend some time at the bazaar while waiting to hear from Hakon. Okay. Easy enough. I wanted to get more locations. Is this a thing? What is that? Another windmill? Someone's getting beat up. So let's head to the bazaar. We can explore all this later.
Mushrooms, blanch the asparagus, fry the onion until translucent. Of course,
Have you seen a ginger with a mohawk? Bastard stole my last
Read
bottle.
and bear witness, for this is the news of the last city center.
Where on the rooftops is that water stocks are almost...
Oh yeah, here it is. Some mushrooms.
I lost my wife during the March massacre 12 years ago.
I don't care about your life story.
Every time I see an infected, I hope it's her. When I die, I want to be burned to ash and scattered on the street with the rest of my family.
Okay. Do you, boo? Alright. I need some action. I need some action. What you gonna do? Ooh, So satisfying. Almost broken. Ah, boy. Breath of the Wild shit. My broken weapons. Alright, here's the bazaar. People that almost hung me to death. Out of water. Oh boy. Lovely. Oh, now would you look at that?
Hey, watch where you're going. What a day. No,
What a
way
day.
I can do it.
Oh, come on, Carlos. Oh, great. Now we gotta
Running and all for nothing.
For some easy
I
money?
just have to
Safe
get it
zone
right
unlocked.
this time.
meet the people of the bazaar.
What's your name?
What's the problem?
What's up?
Hey, aren't you the pilgrim they wanted to hang? Man, you were
They
lucky.
wanted to hide?
I could use some of that luck. I'm Alberto's apprentice. Not for long, probably. It's the third time I'm taking a shot at this test. If I fail again, Craftmaster Alberto's gonna kick me out.
Again? Why is he saying stuff weird? What's a craftmaster?
What's a craftmaster?
You're not from around here, right? Craftmasters are people who invent new technology, design innovations, all sorts of gadgets that might help in combat. Alberto's the
Cool.
Grand Master around here. Like I said, I'm his apprentice. People laugh at him, that he's slow and not very eloquent, but he's a real friggin' genius.
I'll have to meet him. What's this
What's
test about?
this test about?
I have to design something useful for the citizens. I already invented underwater reading glasses for Alberto, then a retractable dog leash, but he kept jamming. And besides, we have no dogs here. Oh my
We don't even got dogs, but we got dog
It's my
leashes.
last chance to prove that I am not worthless. So I spent the last several weeks walking around the bazaar and thinking hard. And then I hit it. Our goats. They're kept in cages because they eat crops. But life in cages makes them sad, and they give less milk. So I came up with the idea of a fence, energized with just a tiny bit of voltage. That would keep the goats under control, but let them produce more milk. I called this invention the electric fence.
Ain't that some animal cruelty? That's a little rough,
It's a little
though.
rough. Stressed goats can give bitter milk.
Seriously? Goats get stressed?
But wouldn't you?
Goats
If
feel
someone
things?
electrocuted you and then went for your crotch.
Oh, no. It's only a very small voltage. Won't do more than tickle them.
Okay, well then, so what's your problem?
What seems to be the problem with
A
this
tickle?
invention of yours?
I'm missing a few parts, and they're not that easy to get. I'm worried I won't be ready on time.
So I gotta help you.
Maybe you could help me. If you find them for me, I'll give you one of my super cool inventions.
Nothing to do with goats, I hope.
Something much more interesting.
Super
You'll
cool
see.
invention.
I
I
just
like
need
that.
some electric parts. I'll dismantle them for resistors and other useful things. As far as I know, they could be found in two places.
I have electric parts.
One's an old hardware store on Fitzwilliam Place, near the water tower. Alberto says they'll be there for sure. But it's a dark place, full of turned creatures.
Oh,
You have to go there at night.
dark
other
place.
Whatever's left of military patrols. I know of one place south of Horseshoe, near the old electrical substation. Bandits roam in the area, so it's possible there's nothing left there. In which
All right,
case, I'll have to look
Carlos.
for other patrol remains, or take a night trip to the store.
I have the parts you
Looks
need.
like you're in luck after all. I have the parts you need.
That's
all.
what I'm saying. I was like, he split all that, and I was like, I
That's
have
just
some
fantastic. Heaven must have sent you.
when I was getting the inhibitors.
I don't know how. to thank
So,
you.
super cool
One more
invention?
thing. Could you help me set up my show? My
What?
installation's right outside the main entrance. Turn it on, please. I'll go get Alberto. Wait till he sees it.
Oh, so there's
Be by the
more.
goat pen then.
But wait, there's more. Okay. Side quest. New side quest. Okay, so we'll deal with that later. That's a whole nother situation, apparently.
About water restrictions last night.
If life gives you lemons, add vodka. Yeah.
The city before you get trapped here for good. Way to go.
Barney said if we lose control of the...
Who are you?
Hangman. How's
Urban?
the neck?
Very funny.
Let me tell you something. If I were you, then I'd have wished for them to end me. Would you rather have needless deaths on your conscience?
I wish you didn't hang the innocent here.
Well, it all worked out, didn't it, Pilgrim? You didn't kill anyone, and you're free. Win-win.
Who is Barney?
Everyone knows Barney here.
Oh shit, Barney the dinosaur.
I wouldn't bother yourself about Barney.
Barney Rubble?
Like nosy people. Liable to piss him off if he finds out. And you don't want that kind of trouble.
Barney from Simpsons.
I like it! Okay.
Challenge
He's Sophie's
accepted.
younger brother. Some say he's crazy, but he's a pillar of the bazaar. The PKs are afraid of him, and they should be. Barney is no one to fuck with.
Ooh. For real.
Sometimes I wake up at night and forget that it even happened. That's about the only time I smile. Don't you have things to do? Come here. Come on, please.
Everything you need at affordable prices.
That's right. Do you hang people for that, too?
I just wanted to say that I was rooting for you.
Uh-huh. Thanks for standing up for me.
What? But I didn't... Ah, I get it. Sarcasm. Look, it's not that easy to go against the crowd.
Sure.
I know people escape
Alright.
pilgrims sometimes, but... Shit. You survived outside the walls. It had to be something.
Okay. CRAFTMASTERS. CRAFTMASTERS allow you to buy and upgrade blueprints. Upgrading blueprints makes the items you create from them more powerful. To upgrade a blueprint, bring the required items to a craftmaster and exchange them for a blueprint upgrade. Items used for blueprint upgrades can be looted from Special Infected, which are easier to find at night and are marked on your map with the infected icon. What we got over here? Another tape. Number 3? Oh, we missed number 2. Okay, that's just another exit. Where's number 2?
A broken home kind of beauty.
Merchants. Merchants allow you to buy craft parts, new weapons, and other items, as well as sell valuables and unwanted loot as you collect. They offer the most powerful weapons, so visit them often to increase your combat strength. You can find merchants in all the main hubs, as well as inside assigned facilities and settlements. Oh yeah. I don't got any money for any of this stuff yet, really, but I'm gonna save my money. Let's craft some medicine. We got some throwing knives too, I forgot. I'll make a couple of those. We got lockpicks. Throw knife interrupts enemy attacks. Press L2 to throw it. Okay, nice.
Some say the renegades are about to attack.
Oh, there's number 2. So we can sleep here. There's the goats. Oh, loaded.
Don't recognize me? Or are you allergic to making money?
Julian?
Listen, Pilgrim.
Julian!
We can make a killing, you and me. You just need to get me some beets, radishes, parsnips.
There he is. Grab him, Ed. He's a murderer.
What?
Uh-oh.
Luke's been poisoned. From the water you sold him, Bevan says.
What? But I don't sell water.
Liar. Luke told me he got it from
I don't sell water.
Whatever's in it has him ranting and raving now.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure he didn't blame me after he started renting.
I wouldn't call it proof.
Maybe he's a little
He
suspicious.
was just trying to rope me into some shady deal.
All I need to know. You're done, Julian.
What's your
Wait a
proof?
minute. Do you have proof?
Of course. The water came in a bottle. Luke got that water in one of your bottles. When I tell Carl about this, you'll hang!
Bevan, wait! I swear, I don't even
Bevan?
sell water, damn it!
God damn it, Bevan. The fuck is that kind of name? Uh-oh.
Shoes doesn't mean you're poor.
Wait, so then, if you're not selling water, how'd someone get a hold of one of your bottles?
Are you telling the truth?
Knowing that shithead Luke, he probably stole it. That would be like him. Even if he did, my water's pure as melted snowflakes.
Okay. Maybe you stored it improperly.
How do you store it?
I buy bottled.
There's no way it could become contaminated.
Not a chance. My supplier, Marco, always has clean water.
So
Maybe this is revenge.
Maybe it's revenge.
For what? Everyone loves me. Never had an enemy in my life. Wait a second. Wait. Shit. Except maybe Marco. That bastard. Come to think of it, he's got an axe to grind for me. It was a long time ago. Never mind. Listen. He lives above an old shop on the west end of VILLEDOR on Houndfield Lane. I traded him a few kilos of my finest flour for the water. Prove he poisoned it, and half my flour is
Yeah, the game starts flickering. Not liking that.
I guess I could check it out.
And there's one more thing. I'm a little embarrassed. Hans might also have a bottle of this water.
I thought you weren't selling it.
I'm not, except, well, to Hans, and can you go warn him? He's also on Houndfield, a few buildings down.
Something's fishy about this, Julian.
Oh, okay. We got all these
You better
side
be telling
quests.
the truth, otherwise it'll be hard to help you.
I keep telling you.
New side quest. Cheers.
What the hell is going on in the central loop since PK's restricted access? Some say the renegades are about to attack.
Another tape. Carl's journal number 1. Okay, so we got 1, 2, and 3. Let's listen to Carl's journal.
Things to do.
1, 2, and 3. In this first entry to his personal journal, Carl talks about his youth, his own shortcomings, and how he was drawn to faith.
I'm recording this for posterity, so they can learn from my mistakes. To warn all who follow about the worst of plagues. And I am not referring to the virus. I was born into a very religious family. My earliest childhood memories? Prayer. Every morning and every evening.
Okay.
Scraped from constant contact with oak floorboards. When I grew up, I had a very hard time. I was lonely. I suffered. Despite my upbringing, I turned to religion for solace. It gave me the answers I sought. That I came to realize my father had tried to give me. To endure bullying is to earn heavenly rewards. God was my best friend, my only friend.
It's the homie.
I talked to him every day, and I believe that he listened to me and answered and loved me too. I felt like I owed him a debt. That's why I enrolled in seminary. I think I became a fanatic in a way. The urge to spread his teachings, convert others. It was not about God. It was about my own shortcomings. It was about me. There was something unhealthy about it. And dangerous.
Unhealthy and dangerous. Okay. So he really loves God. In the second entry to his personal journal, Carl describes how, as a young priest, a first crack appeared in the foundation of his faith.
At the age of 23, I became a priest. Still just a snot-nosed kid, and I was supposed to be a shepherd of souls. I felt I was meant for this. I had answered the call. If God was with me, then who could be against me? I was full of conviction, faith that I could make the world a better place. But the world had other plans. Many times, I performed someone's last rites. I held their hands as they died.
Damn.
In that last moment, in the millisecond before their last breath, I saw in them relief and not because they were moving on to some kind of better world, to heaven, but because it was the end of something painful. They could finally bow out of the futile and exhausting dance of life. Their chore living would be over. Their suffering would end. It was something completely incomprehensible to me. How can a person reject the gift of life? To accept death joyfully, for a person as strong as me, this was something very disturbing. Or maybe they knew about something that I had not seen. Did they see it in their last moment? This was the first crack in the edifice of my faith. And then the epidemic started.
Shit. In his third entry to his personal journal, Carl confesses his crisis of faith began before the fall, but grew when he witnessed the events of Black Monday.
There's a term for what came next. A crisis of faith. And with me, it started long before the epidemic. But when people started to turn into monsters, when city after city was eaten by darkness and poison, I started to wonder, where is God? Is he putting us through a trial? Or has he abandoned us?
God is dead!
I no longer had any doubts. There is
like we saw in one of those churches.
There never was. Because of the THV Genmont bombings, 2 million people lost their lives. The streets carpeted with human corpses. What God would allow that? He would have to be infinitely cruel. Of course, other so-called men of the cloth offered nonsensical observations. That this was the will of God. Punishment.
The will of God.
That himself served as the hand of God.
Sodom and Gomorrah.
The curtain had been torn off. People lost their faith. Because what were they supposed to believe in? No one wanted a God like that. And in that moment,
facts.
Surprise, I felt free, as if I were a puppet who finally cut the strings that controlled him since birth. Free at last.
Free will and blasphemation, baby.
Free will and blasphemation.
Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law. I'll leave it off here. Thank you all so very much for watching. The Playful Philosopher quote of the day is, temper us in fire and we grow stronger. When we suffer, we survive. Cassandra Clare. But I thought that was appropriate because obviously we have to survive in this. The tougher things get, the stronger we become. And we're going to keep leveling up and get more inhibitors, get stronger. The longer we survive, the stronger we get. That's just the way it is. In real life and in the game. I'll leave a playlist on screen right now for Dying Light 2. And also a playlist to Dying Light. And also a random video. And if you like the video, consider subscribing. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell. You know, say what's up.
And I will see you all in the next video.
Later.